I don't have a specific time, but when I used to audition more for musical theater, that's definitely a time where I really have to rely on my training. Like rely on the fact that I practice, because if it was an audition I really cared about and I get nervous and then your breath gets a little bit more shallow. So it's like, just relax. Your muscle memory is there. You've done this a bunch of times. Don't worry about it. Just have fun.
Nice.
And if I would sing a cappella, I'd be less nervous because I knew I was only depending on myself and my practice. Because I've had times where the accompanist I was with, we weren't quite
on the same
page. And so that could be a little bit nerve wracking.
What's it like to, you're one of you're, if not the only professional actor I know. You book gigs, you book commercials, you book industrials. Industrials is like industry videos, like for like Microsoft or like Amazon, stuff like that. What's it like to go through the audition process? Like, are there nerves? Are there, after a while, do you get used to it? Or talk about that.
So again, okay, I'm going to tell everybody to watch the Being Serena documentary then, if you're interested in these sorts of things, because it's awesome to see how it crosses over.
Okay.
Yes, there are times where I feel nervous. There are times when I don't feel nervous. So generally the only thing that I expect is not to know what to expect.
Okay.
Maybe people are, other people are different, but for me, it really varies. I may or may not be nervous, but the thing that's constant is knowing that what I'm doing and to trust that.
Okay.
And sometimes I'm more successful at remembering that, but usually, pretty much always, like once you start doing the thing you're there to do, that takes the attention. You know what I mean? That my energy that I had on myself, on being self-conscious, on being nervous, once I'm actually there to do the thing that I'm there to do, I stop paying attention to all that noise, get invested in what I'm doing.
Nice.
And that's usually the cure.
Nice. So basically by the time you're in acting mode or in audition mode, like there's no time to think about anything else other than performing.
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes you're just going to be nervous, and that's okay. Like if I get a callback or a second callback I had like a couple for big national past year, and I knew it was just between me and a couple other women, and I was nervous. I was so nervous because I knew it was going to be like cha-ching.
Yeah. Get the big bucks.
That's right. And I was nervous, but I'm like, that's okay. I can just know that this nervousness is actually excitement, and accept that and try to use that for what I'm doing. And then above all, I know that just because I feel nervous doesn't mean that I look nervous.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. Yeah. So how does the Serena Williams documentary tie into all this?
I was amazed hearing say that she was nervous or scared, that she was, just, there's that excitement that comes before the match. She's going to dominate, she knows what she can do, but you're still in that space where nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah.
So I hearing this come from other people, not just actors or comedians, I think it's kind of a great lesson in what it's like to be human when you're doing something where there is no guarantee, where there's an element of risk. If you're awake to the fact that there's a risk, there's a good chance you're going to be nervous. Nervousness, excitement, like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
So it's okay to just embrace it and know that being a professional doesn't mean you're never going to be afraid. It means that you're going to see that or feel it and not let it stop you.
That's kind of like facing your fear.